As a medical writer, I spent a lot of time in Microsoft Word, and I have this one ChatGPT trick that saves me a ton of time every single week. Basically, I ask ChatGPT to write code for Microsoft Word macros, and the macros completely streamline my work. They are automated sequences of commands that can perform repetitive tasks with a single click. So for example, I have the sentence here, and I have some additional spaces between words, which I obviously don't want to have. And you can go and start deleting them. And obviously, if you have a document of 200 pages, that will take a long time. And I do have this indent here, which I want to keep. But I have this macro right there that if I click, all of these spaces will suddenly disappear. So I click on this, and there you go. This is now all corrected, and I still have the indent. And it took me 2 minutes to create this macro, to write the code with ChatGPT. So super simple, super easy. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. I also want to tell you what else I do with this. I also use macros to reopen closed comments, to create red lines, to update all the crosslinks, hyperlinks, entire tables, or to reformat or insert boiler template text. So this is ChatGPT. You could also use Outlook if you want to. Whatever you use, whatever you prefer, it doesn't matter. It all works. Basically, just create a Microsoft Word macro too, and describe what it is that you want the macro to do. Really simple. And then it will basically write the code for you here, and then it will tell you, how to use it. So I'll show you this part because actually this information here is just really short and there's a little bit more to this. So open Microsoft Word, okay? And if you have a developer here, that's great. Click on developer and then click Visual Basic. If you don't have that, then just simply search for Visual Basic Editor, right? Open this. And then you will have few folders here. So I have this folder called normal, and you will have this as well. And this is where you want to work. Basically, because if you create a new macro within normal, then it will be present in all the other documents in the future that you will open. However, if you open in the project, so this document that I have, Word document that I have open is called Hello Everyone, it will only be saved within this document. And you don't want that. Once you create a macro, and you want the macro to be in all of the documents. So open normal, and then open the modules, and here, even if you don't see the modules, it doesn't matter. Just right click somewhere and click insert module. That's all you want to do. And then just copy paste the code. Close this, close that. This is automatically saved now. And now we just need to create a tab or a button for your macros. So let's create that. Go to options, customize ribbon. Then here you just need to find the macros, so they're right there. Select the macros that you just created, and then here we can add a new tab, or you can basically add a new group. So I like to add new groups, so I am within review here, new group, as the group here now rename. I will call this macros, okay, and then within macros I will add the selected module here. Right, and it is right there. And now we can rename this again. So this is basically delete trailing spaces, and we can add this assign. There you go. So we've got that, and now this just appeared here in my review tab. And now to show you if it still works, let's add some spaces and then delete them with a macro. And there you go. If for some reason the macro is not working, then check your security settings. So go to File, Options, and then Trust Center settings, and just make sure that this is here enabled. Otherwise, the macro might not work. And then click OK. If the macro is not doing what it is supposed to do, then simply go back to ChatGPT or Copilot, whatever it is that you use, and just explain the error and just start again.